Welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents Root Chapter 4 through Thorn and Thistle, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies. It's a little like what's dog in here. Or what? Wrong dog, that's the one I wanted. I fucked it up. Ah, Jesus. Anyway. What's up, wrong dog? Schmuckies, what's up, wrong dog? Anyway, I'm Poe the Possum Vagrant. We'll just quickly do a round and then Ty will start us off, so throw it on top.
Oh, did you say Tom?
Yep.
I'm Orson J. Barnes, the Owl Chronicler. Throw it to Jason.
I'm Jason, I'm Jackdaw, and I'm eating.
Ty. And I am Ty. I am the keeper this evening and all evenings here in Root. When we begin, Cinnamon lays out flowers in a careful arrangement atop a rock near his bonfire. Well, the Vagabuddies are really in it now. The bar was awful low, but they managed to throw a slightly better bachelor party for Lord Hodel at the Burrow Hole. The betrothed established a new relationship dynamic, and the Vagabuddies met their old traveling companion, Jack Lewis. Then they all slept for the night, the day before the wedding. So it is now, as you guys wake up, Jack and Poe, you'll be waking up in Gemstone Suites in your room. Poe, you will be waking up in the same bed as Lord Hodel as you passed out. It is now the day before the wedding.
You mean Orson will be waking up.
What did I say? Oh, I said, yeah, you're right.
Poe's a live-action real possum. It's just like just walking around the room as a live-action real possum. It's just B-roll footage of a possum in an apartment.
Let's start with Orson. Orson, you wake up. You wake up and Lord Hodel is like snoring loudly, like half hanging off the bed, shirtless.
I'll let that magnificent beast sleep. Go check on my love.
Okay. As you take the elevator, so you
forgot there's an elevator.
Yeah, you take the elevator up. The elevator leads only to the main floor of the of this place of Subspire Keep. As you get there, you see there is a bit of commotion. You see a mouse with bags under her eyes, wearing an apron, talking to a few members of the duchy. You also see Bellana is pacing nearby, and then she looks at you and kind of looks a little angry.
Who?
Bellana, who is the guard of...
no, I'm sorry. That was me being an owl.
Oh, I see. All right.
I mean, what? What is going on here?
Bellana walks over to you at a fairly brisk pace. Listen, I don't know why you decided to throw a bachelor party last night.
You don't know why I decided to throw a bachelor party last night? Did you?
No.
Were you at the last one? Did you hear about?
No, I heard it was awful, which why I wouldn't repeat the efforts.
Oh, you wouldn't just try and make this poor bachelor's last night as a bachelor memorable and not a tragedy? Do you want to go right now?
No, okay. That is the least of my problems right now. She gestures down to the mouse and duchy. We have several problems today. Number one, lunch came way too early.
Oh, that's right.
It was supposed to be here tomorrow, but it's here today.
I thought it came like weeks ago.
No, that was real time.
Lunch.
We are supposed to have a celebratory lunch before the wedding itself tomorrow, sponsored by Ocean Steves, and it's all here, and I don't know what we're going to do. There are 8 pounds of shrimp ceviche downstairs. And
how's the guacamole? Is it gonna keep?
No, guacamole doesn't keep for a day, not this much. It'll go brown and gross.
It's gonna have skin on it.
What are the mouse chefs in the background? Why did we only order perishables?
Why did they order anything? I didn't know catering was a thing that Kingdoms did. I thought they just made food.
No, for special occasions, catering's the way to go. And Ocean Steves will do that for you.
And only through Ocean Steves.
For reasonable prices and delicious tastes.
What do you want me to do about it? I don't think I fucked up.
No, but you and your friends are here to make sure everything goes smoothly. Not only that, your friend approached me last night and said the person we have in prison for the murder of the bachelor party is innocent. And if that's true, that means there's someone on the loose who potentially wants, people dead. The bachelor dead. So that's the list of things we've got going on. Now.
Quick smash cut to B-roll footage of a live-action possum kicking over a garbage can.
Okay. So it's up to us. So we got to store the food, right? Or do we present it to the whole kingdom as like a good faith message and prepare more food while we wait for tomorrow? We got time, right?
That's not a bad. I like the giving it to the people. That's a good thing. But I don't know. We don't have the services or the people here to cook up a meal of that caliber. I don't think.
You don't think?
I mean, nothing. I mean, people want things new and extravagant, exotic.
Make some new and extravagant stuff. Get on.
Yeah, I'm not a trained.
How about what if we have a contest in the kingdom? All the best cooks can come and prepare their dishes for the lunch for the whole kingdom for tomorrow, and that way they get a little bit of marketing for their various restaurants and abodes, or maybe some can get hired. Maybe the great what is he, Lord Hurl Turpin will hire one as his personal chef. It could be a contest like that, or maybe Duchess or hold on, sorry, I'm like
names. Yeah.
my girlfriend. I mean, sorry. Maybe Dutch or Stephanie. They can agree to have the winner make the cake for tomorrow, or make a side cake if there's already a cake.
Roll persuade.
Oh.
Persuade NPC.
I got 8.
Okay, that idea has some merit. I will have to run it by Persephone and Lord Hodel, but I don't think that's a terrible idea.
That's okay. You give me your idea now.
I did listen. I don't have an idea. I appreciate your input.
Go ahead. If you thought there's a better idea, go ahead and name it.
If there was a good food maker that you all knew from your travels or around, that would be stupendous. But I don't. In a clutch moment, I don't think this. I think this potluck thing might work. If you could think of a good name to spin it, that might help too.
A good PR.
A name, like a title, like an event thing. I don't know.
It could be.
You don't have to answer now. We got your word. We have a whole day. Don't answer right now.
Tournament of food artists.
Whatever's going. Whatever off the cuff is not going to be good. But think about it. Consult with your friends and just get back to me.
Okay. I'm trying to think. We didn't run into anybody who cooks on our travels, have we? Was that like?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were like.
No, that wasn't. I was just. You can roll for a contact and just see if you have, but
maybe,
you make it up.
Maybe the people of that town we were in have some. Maybe we can strike a deal where they come cook for us. I don't know. That town was fucked, and I don't think they like us. I don't want to talk to them anymore.
I mean, Orson would know it, like off the top of his head. The better bet out of places you've been would be the what's the name of it? The trade city. That was attacked. Yeah. Because they actually have all sorts of goods.
They burned down.
Trader's Glen.
Well, let's see. I'll go find Poe and Jack.
Yeah.
And we'll discuss this.
Okay. You head out with that. You head out into Subspire Keep proper, and Poe and Jack, you wake up in Gemstone Suites.
I'm like in the kitchen on the floor, belly up, with like my tongue hanging out. And there's like a banana peel and like wrappers all over my face.
I get out of the room and just see trash everywhere, but like, what happened?
I don't know. I had a weird dream. What were we doing? Oh, we gotta save the kingdom!
Yeah. Orson's trying to derail everything.
Well, fuck him, whatever. And I like use my tongue, and it like comes out really cartoonily and laps up all the garbage on my face in one swoop. And then I stand up, and it takes me forever. Okay, my butt crack hangs out of my pants for a second. Okay, I need to go talk to Lord Hodel. What are you gonna do? You wanna come with?
Yeah.
Save a king?
Yeah, I'll come with. Yeah.
Wanna be a hero? Go find Brandon.
Who?
Brandon.
Who?
My boy, my sweet special boy. He's a
Where is
squirrel. He lives in the middle of town, I think. He doesn't have a home anymore because his grandpappy's gonna die today if I don't do anything about it.
Oh, you want me to find a street urchin?
Yeah, squirrel boy, my boy,
Or-
sweet boy, special boy. Goodbye, and I just start to walk out of the room.
You walk out and you see Orson like walking down the hallway towards your room.
What the fuck? Who are you?
It's been a while. How have you been?
What are you doing here after what you pulled yesterday?
What did I pull yesterday? I put my hands behind my back.
I don't remember. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's right. I've been making moves while you've been rolling around in the garbage, apparently.
That's only part of what I've done. I'm getting to the bottom of a murder mystery. If you want to come with me,
We gotta figure out. we gotta figure out what to name this food event to get all the people to make food in the kingdom for tomorrow.
What?
Yep. And
Oh.
maybe it'll fix whatever you're doing. I don't know.
Look who it is.
Oh.
Food event. Huh? Food art? Huh? Why don't you call it fart?
Oh, God.
God,
Fucking
To the wrong
Jack,
place.
Jackathy, you are so funny. You make me laugh so much.
Listen, we need this wedding to go off without a hitch. Understand?
Yeah. And the
I've been
We've
working
already-
overtime without any help from you. Bleep noise. It goes on for like way too long. And I've been making moves and making this woodland come together. And now we need to figure out how to get around. The lunch came too soon, and now we got to make a new lunch for tomorrow. And I had an idea, but I need your help.
What's that?
Huh?
I run and I jump out the window at the end of the hall. I don't open the window first, just
Alright. You take. That is your one harm for your armor for this session.
fine.
Anyway, Jack.
I'm like on the ground. I run
Anyway,
down the
Jack,
street.
if we want this wedding to go off without a hitch, it's going to need a lunch tomorrow. If we need a lunch tomorrow, we got to come up with a good name and a good pitch for throwing a food contest so that everybody who can make food in this kingdom makes food for tomorrow.
Why don't you just call Ocean's Thieves?
Wait, they already called it. Dude, it showed up way too early. They can't get a refund or something.
Well, if it showed up early, they could just do it again.
It's expensive, I assume. I actually didn't think of that. I imagine it takes too much time, so now we need like people to do it because it had to come from Ocean Steve's headquarters in Calabasas.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of Ocean's Thieves in town nearby. They can just, gather them all.
I don't think there's plenty of ocean. How many Ocean Steves are in this kingdom?
Roll your intelligence check.
Yeah, I would know this, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Poe would know this.
Intelligence check. Cunning?
It should be on the back
Cunning,
of our
cunning,
members card. Is it on the back of our members card?
Yes.
6, 7, 8. Luckily, I gave mine away. I got an 8.
Yeah, there is one in town. But there's only one. They're not to a point of saturation where there's like multiple Ocean Steves in most towns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows this one sucks. They're also out of ingredients, probably, because they used them all to make this lunch. But it came too early. Because we said so.
Well,
Because they're unprofessional, and honestly, I want them nowhere near this wedding because this needs to go off without a hitch.
Well, you can call us from Steve's, or you know what? I bet where we're going, it has to do with the florists. I bet they know food people. I bet they cater to weddings and do deliveries.
Maybe.
So
Either that, or we just got to get the word out just to get people making food.
Yeah, well, I bet the.
Let's start with the florist. We'll go with your. Let you be point pro on this.
All right.
Lead the way.
I jump out the window after Poe as I walk down the stairs.
Yeah, you don't take damage because the window's already broken. But you see the attendant kind of looks out at the broken window as everyone jumps through it.
I didn't jump through it. I definitely walk out the front door.
I was telling you.
I'm a royal now, and I'll act as such.
Okay. Poe, where are you going first?
I gotta go find Brandon. If I lost my main man to get Brandon, I'm gonna go find Brandon.
I would have to listen to the last episode. If memory serves, I don't know what it does. I think you threw him through the window of his own shop at the end of last episode.
I think I did, yeah. So I know where he is.
At the floor?
I thought someone else took care of him because we abandoned him outside.
Yeah, that he didn't go into the bar, but after he was out of the bar, I think Poe found him and threw him through the window.
He was sleeping on the side of the road, and I picked him up like a father and just threw him through the window of his shop.
Well, perfect. We're going to the florist then.
Yeah, I'm going to the florist.
Well, we're all going to the florist.
So yeah, you guys all meet up. There's you meet up in the middle of the road in Subspire Keep because on one side is Oh My Orchids, and the other side is the Dirty Dozen. Both are the flower shops. One is the one that Poe went to previously to get flowers. The other one is the one where Brandon and his grandfather work.
I gotta go get Brandon. I gotta go to Brandon. My boy, my special boy. I'll see you guys later. Run over to Brandon.
Are we going to this? Which one are we going to, Jack?
Well, I was just gonna go follow him.
Well, you see, an accused murderer runs this one, and this one's a subsidiary of Ocean Steel.
Well, technically, he doesn't run it because he's in prison, so no one's here, and we can just rifle through all their stuff.
Oh my God! I think somebody broke into the florist that Brandon. The window's broken. Brandon, are you okay?
He's crawling on the floor. There's a shard of glass in his arm.
Oh my God!
Get over it.
How long have you been bleeding, young child?
You mind your own business. This is my son.
Let's say you all followed Poe into Dirty Dozen. So you are all currently there. You see Brandon, the young squirrel boy, crawling on the floor, glass in his arm.
I'm ripping off a part of his own clothes to
I think
try and wrap it around.
I had a bad dream or something.
Yeah, you had a bad dream.
Can I try to actually patch him up?
Yeah, do you have a skill of that?
Before you do that, I nudge Jack and I say, "You haven't been keeping track of Poe, have you?" Your job.
We gotta get to the bottom of who did this.
I do not have anything to.
Use your. I'd say you could use your toolbox.
Okay.
You drill.
You staple his arm.
I'm gonna use my roguish feet hide to hide his wound with a bandage.
That's the cunning roll then, right?
Yes.
Oh, I got a 10.
That's great. Yeah, with that, you very quickly use some rope, some cloth you have in your thing. You make him a very competent sling. Thank you, mister.
Jack, I don't know what would have happened if you weren't here. You would have died for sure. You would have been
What?
dead, Brandon. You would have been dead and rotting in hell. We would have had to bury you right alongside your dead grandfather who's going to die today. If we don't stop what's about to happen.
Starts crying again.
I mumble, squirrels go to hell regardless.
I'm gonna go to Brandon and just ask him when you guys did orders, you did weddings, right? Do you have other caterers? Do you know who does a lot of the food around here?
I can look in the books. I didn't do it personally, but
Brandon,
I
do
could
you want
find
your
some.
grandfather to die? We gotta go. He's gonna get hung today, like now.
What?
We gotta go.
Wait, Poe. See, we need the caterers. We need the caterers to make a cake with tools inside it to give him, and he can break his way out.
He doesn't need to be busted out. He's innocent. We just need to talk to Lord Hodel and have him ID him and be like, no, that's not the right toad.
Lord Hodel is not to be disturbed. I'm starting to think I'm the only one that was making sure this wedding doesn't go on in my weird roundabout way.
There is a murderer on the loose. He killed everyone. He killed everyone.
The murderer before he's hanged. Then that will be better than just trying to free him and make him look like a guilty person.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say again? Say my
He
sugar-addled
find the
brain.
murderer first before his grandpa's hanged.
I don't know who it is.
It's a frog. Right? Like he's a frog, and then wait, aren't they frogs?
With the wedding, if the murderer is still out.
The toads. Brandon's grandfather is a toad, Elmer, and so is the assassin.
And Brandon's a squirrel?
Brandon's a squirrel.
That's cool. Whatever. That's fine.
You can't just ask people why they're squirrels.
Joint for suspicious-looking toads. You didn't think of this?
Why don't you go investigate every toad in
Because
town?
I'm trying to get the fucking food ready.
I gotta go save this kid's grandfather and find a murderer so that the kingdom doesn't go into complete turmoil with this wedding not going off without a hitch or going off with a hitch. But it's a dead hitch. Root, Thorn, and Thistle, Chapter 4, Dead Hitch.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go. I gotta talk to Hodel.
So let's see. The two pressing things we have going on before this wedding is that there's a murderer on the loose.
There's a murderer on the loose who politically wants to assassinate Hodel, the Lord of all the Moles, and then also the catering came too early, and for some odd reason you're treating them like they're this.
Because I was specifically. Actually, it's funny because I cut off Balana before she could explain the murderer thing too. So Mike Orson has no idea about the murderer thing. He just knows that all the bachelor party was killed, but he doesn't realize that this is
they
still
were killed.
Well, no, like I'm under the impression they caught the murderer already. So I'm like, justice is served, whatever.
I'm gonna ask Brandon if you found the list of all the foods.
You guys can keep Brandon. I'm gonna go to Lord Hodel. I'll see you all later. And I put my mask on and I run out the building. I'm on a clock.
Jack, do you want to help him find the murderer, and I'll take care of this catering crap?
Well, I'll let we'll let Brandon get us this, and I'll see if Brandon wants to come with us.
Oh, there you go.
With me, not you.
For what? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to kill you guys.
Well, it is about his grandfather.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do?
Bring him with.
Do what?
Okay, Mr. Jack, I got the stuff. I got stuff.
I take rip it out of his
he brings like all of the ledgers that Elmer kept, so like the same one Poe saw earlier that has like who bought stuff and when. There are also there's a book of business card, or like a Rolodex that has information on different people they've worked with. Some of the places we worked with recently, that same weddings and stuff. Holy Moly was one of them.
I want to hear 6 more.
Yo, man, that's so many. We didn't have that many.
Just read them right off the cards.
Yeah, that's so easy. I'll do. Yeah, why didn't I?
This was your opportunity to say he can't read.
That'd be smart, but I already established that first one, huh?
No, I need to make sure they're reputable pun-based businesses.
Yeah, there's Foxy boxes of cookies. We got Axolotl baked goods.
Nice.
And a salty salamander.
I think you need 2 more.
Boy, howdy. That's well, would you look at that? The rest of them burned up.
Oh shit! I shove him, and I take. Thank you for the Rolodex. I'm gonna bring this to Lord Hodel's people, and maybe we can quickly have people go out and contact all these people.
Okay.
Because I don't think I need to remind you, Jack. Telephones don't fucking exist, so we can't just call them.
Oh, okay.
So you take the boy and go do whatever, and I'm gonna make sure this wedding gets off without a hitch. Trouble.
Hooray!
I leave with the Rolodex.
Okay.
Although I'm sure the king has a better Rolodex than a flower shop run by a murderer.
He's not. Remember, there isn't a king. The duchy does not have a king specifically. It's a
Well, this
religious
will have
league.
insider peasant knowledge that
Yeah.
that would be hidden from the royal family.
Yeah. The underground baked good places.
That's what I'm here for. I'm their blade in the dark against starvation during lunchtime. Okay, I'll leave with
I'll
It's
that.
powered by the apocalypse, not Blades in the Dark.
I'll bring Brandon with me or I'll ask him if he wants to come with to see Lord Hodel.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That sounds nice. I don't want to stay here alone anymore.
Yep.
I'm walking just like a few paces in front of you. What are you doing?
And Poe's like 4 paces ahead of you. Everyone's walking in a straight
We're
line.
all going to Lord Hodel? Why?
Well, you're going to the chef or whoever.
No, I'm going to Lord Hodel. But the same place, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone yells at each other in a straight, in a 6 feet apart straight line
Go
until you
somewhere
guys
else.
get to the Subspire Keep.
Why are we going together?
Get through that gate.
And you're all there now.
I want to flash my little badge thing that
Yeah.
Milana gave me. Important business! Important business! I need to see Lord Hodel! Important business!
As I walk past him, just shove him to the ground hard. And I just keep walking.
I played
they-
dead for a moment.
One of the guards tries to help you up and then kind of blinks and turns away.
Important business!
Oh, okay.
I'm
helps.
just keep walking past it.
Yeah, they let all of you by. They assume you're all together as you all kind of came at the same time.
I'm gonna look at Brandon. Now the trick to infiltration is always walk in like you belong.
That's okay. That's good to know. Next time I'm infiltrating somewhere, I'll do that. I'm gonna be a spy.
You best start believing in it, Brendan, because you're in one.
And you all arrive outside of Lord Hodel's door. The guards look at Orson and kind of nod, and then kind of look to the rest of you and assume you're all together. No.
My business!
Stay out here.
No, I need to talk to him!
No.
He promised me! He promised!
Let me make sure he's not naked or anything.
I don't care!
I do.
I think he saw my cloaca last night.
Let's have both of you roll a charm off to see who gets in.
A charm off.
Oh, I have to chart.
Charming off Poe.
I got you rolled.
Oh, I got a 5.
I got a 5 + 1 + 2, so 8.
I
Okay.
got another 10.
That's fantastic. Oh, look at it. They look at Brendan. Oh, why don't you and your dad can go in first, and then everyone else can go in too.
You hear that, Jack? Him and his dad can go in first. Start to proudly walk towards the door.
I assume they meant me as the dad.
They did, yeah.
They did. They totally did. Yeah.
All right, let's go, Brandon.
Damn.
I couldn't say.
Okay, Jack, and I mean the rest. They're not. It's not like they're stopping the rest of you from coming in. It's just they were allowed in. Do the rest of you follow?
Yes, I mean I want to
Okay.
push.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, Orson, you're not. They're not like barring you from entering too, but the others enter first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll stand here, Waddle.
Yeah, Hodel is still passed out. He's like his face is now like smushed against the floor. One arm is laying on the floor. There is a glass of water next to him, tipped over.
Go ahead, ask him your questions, dumbass.
I think the murderer already found him. You're too late.
You hear a loud snore.
I'm gonna splash water.
Good.
I'm gonna stop.
You can't.
Orson, wake him up! Wake him up! Get him up! Get him up! Wake him! Get him up! Wake him up! Get him up! Orson, listen! Get him up!
All right. I'll just get into his mouth. Get really close. He's like, wake up, sweetie. It's time to wake up. It's a school day. You gotta get up, big guy.
Oh man, I don't want to go back to school. School was the worst. I hated it all. I hated PE, and I liked English a little bit. I liked reading that book, the two of mice and rats.
Yes.
Can't read.
It was the best of times. It was the bulls.
And he slowly rouses to consciousness.
All right.
Man, what a wild.
Drink this water that we didn't dump on your face.
And he drinks the other water. Oh man, my head's killing me. What a night last night, man. That was a hell of a batch party. I gotta give you credit, Orson. That was it's not in my life from what I remember.
Best night of your. Well, it's only the best for Lord Horford Turpin. Now I gotta ruin your morning though, because you gotta talk to these whores.
Oh, we were at the bachelor party too. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
remember?
remember that.
You remember? Eh?
You spat in my mouth, didn't you, or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
I almost
yeah.
put my finger up your butt too.
I moved away from him at that point to take care of my personal game.
Do you remember what I asked you to do?
Open my mouth, right?
No, I mean that was before that. No, it was after that. I think. It
Well,
was
then probably not. That was one of my later that's where the memories end right around.
You need to look. You need to confirm if the toad locked in the prison is the same toad that killed your bachelor party.
Oh, way to bring it down.
Oh wow, man, I need to. Oh,
Because
yeah.
there is evidence
bachelor
that
party?
suggests that he has been framed by an outside political force, and we need to get to the bottom of this before he tries to strike again.
Or
Also,
we can
this
figure out the
squirrel
caterer.
is his grandson. This squirrel is his grandson, and he fought bravely in the war. You see his wounds?
he's, no, it hurt real bad, but Mr. Jackdaw, he did it real nice. I think he's like a magic doctor.
Brandon, shut the fuck up, Brandon. He's a war hero, and his grandfather's been wrongfully imprisoned. We gotta fix it.
All right, so let me get this. I'm a little hungover. I'm just waking up. You want me to go down to prison?
With us, we can take you there.
Sure. Yeah, I need an escort. You want me to look at this toad, make sure it's not the same one that?
Yeah, because you
did the
said you got a
horrible
good
stuff.
look at the toad that killed all of your friends in cold blood, right?
I didn't get a good look. I mean, I got a look. I didn't get a good look. I just got.
Yeah, but there's, it's
Well,
different
I mean,
enough.
You could.
The description you gave me in a drunken state made it imply that you saw him good enough that you could remember him when you are intoxicated, so therefore I can deduce the... Sorry, I was just using too many big words. I got a little overwhelmed
Brain
there
cells.
for a moment. Yeah, too many brain cells. Like I fired them all off at the same time, and I just had to do a reboot. But anyway, but I just wanted to let you know that I love you, and you need to come with us to save a man and yourself.
Roll a persuade check.
What is that? A charm?
Charm. Yeah.
Oh wait, persuade an NPC.
Persuade an NPC.
I got a 6 + 3, so 9, 10, 11.
Oh, that's very good. But you don't have an
10 plus,
advantage, so you
they
get a
see
10
things
plus.
your way. and provide you have given them
You have a strong. It's more of a reason. I mean, it's a strong reasoning. So
yeah, I mean,
right.
this killer is coming for him, so it's not like this is just doing it out of the goodness of his own heart or anything.
All right, okay, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go down. I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna need something to drink. If one of you all could go down to I need a little bit of hair of the mole, if you know what I mean. You go down. You
Brandon.
order you go downstairs. You order a Moscow mole, and you bring it back up here. I pound that bad boy, and then we go to prison.
Jack, I only trust you with this. Did you go give it a Moscow mole? For the Lord. And then while you're getting that, we need to talk about what?
Stay here. Watch Brandon. Do not throw him anywhere. Do not just let him sit on the couch.
The boy will
I'm
be
good at watching Brandon. I'm good at watching Brandon. I get right up in his face. Good at watching you.
What is that? No. Flinches.
Brandon, just flinching. Get on the couch.
Look at this.
All right, I'll head
I gotta
down.
keep him sharp.
Okay, so and here's the thing now. If this toad turns out to not be the toad that did the things, now what do we do then? Because I mean, we're supposed to have a wedding tomorrow. I don't want to die tomorrow at the wedding.
Yeah, then we send the troops out to go find the real toad. You give them your actual description instead of just arrest the first toad you see, and and then we see if we can round up some toads.
I mean, I know he was a toad. I think what did I say? He had brown.
You said
brown and something coloring.
You said
brown and gray.
You said.
I haven't.
You said different enough physical description for doubt. Elmer is greenish and the killer was more brownish white.
Yes. Yeah, brown. It was a brown white toad. I mean, but if I send an army out and say find a brownish white toad, there's gonna be. I mean, I can't do that.
Brownish white toad.
Well, you can also say that maybe they were outsiders, considering the fact that the way that this assassination was paid for was with undescript silver ingots from out of town.
How do you know that?
I've been a fucking detective for the past 3 days. That's how I know this.
I mean, well, did anyone take a look at the ingots or anything?
Yeah, I did. They don't have any description. They don't have like a stamp or anything or any descriptive features.
Dang.
Marked so.
It says method of payment wasn't the same currency as town. Nondescript silver ingots. Anonymous definitely seems like a political assassination that framed Elmer.
All right.
Elmer.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know about sending out the troops to find a toad. I'm basing on my description. So
how about we take this one step at a time?
Yeah. All right. Prison it is. Where's my alcohol?
Moscow mole. We have a nice little sipperoo of that. We talk about the catering business. Then we go down to the jail with a heavy escort because this worries me. And we confirm if this is the toad. And I look directly at Brandon. If it is, we hang him immediately.
Yes, plan. Yeah.
And if it isn't, then we'll take it from there. We'll ask Balana what they think, and we'll roll the dice as it goes, and not plan the whole thing right now.
We roll a lot of dice in this game.
You got to start preparing for if Elmer is confirmed.
You need to start preparing to feed everyone.
Well, yes. Well, here's what I'm talking about. So now that all that dreadful business is out of the way, let's talk about lunch and how it arrived way too early.
What? Well, how early?
Well, like today, it's already here. It's breakfast time. The day before, the guacamole is gonna have flesh.
That's
limbs.
That's a grossamole. I can't deal with that, man.
We can't do it. It's a staple of this kingdom. And Beyonce Moles is going to be there, and she's not going to be into this. I think we should
particular.
Do, does Jack come back with the Moscow?
Yeah, Jack.
As we're chatting about this, so what I've pitched to Balana, but she's all meat and no brains, is that we, take. I have this Rolodex here provided by Mr. Brandon, of course, and we put out the word that. People can start making their own personal dishes. We have a Rolodex of all the best cooks in the kingdom, And they start prepping their own meals for tomorrow's lunch. And then whoever you choose the best meal of all, and they can become one of your personal chefs.
And Orson, what's your plan to monitor all of them so that none of them are the assassin and try to murder him with poison?
We don't let toads do it.
Well, that's going to cause an uproar.
Or we
lay a trap. We lay a trappy trap to trap the trappy.
The Lord has tasters.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We get tasters, and we taste each one of them, and if one of them is poison, then somebody else dies.
all the tasters should be canaries, by the way.
All right, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my own contribution.
We get to save a lord, and all it takes is one small life. Hey, is there a way to test for poisons that doesn't involve killing?
No, that's how they did it. I mean, in this kind of, that would be the way.
That's how they did it. Yes, that is how they did it in medieval woodland.
Level of technology. There's no, because this is a tech problem, not a
Or we can just see if their porridge has a knife in it.
Go outside. Let the grown-ups talk. So what do you think of that, Lord Hortle? Do you think?
I think I think having some sort of like a food contest day of, I think that's a good idea. I mean, the poison is a concern, but I think that might bring the community together in a positive way, and that's what we're looking for. I mean, we got, and especially we were hoping that maybe putting the murderer to death today would bring everyone together with confidence and like, yeah, we did it. But if that ain't gonna happen, then we're gonna need something to build morale, and I think that might do it.
Yeah, either we hang a toad in town square, or we have a cooking event. They are very similar.
They are equal morale boosters. I just we'll see which way the wind blows.
Gladiatorial tournament, or we hang somebody.
Either way, one person dies.
Yeah, no matter what you choose, one person at least die.
But at least one of them was just doing their job, and the other one was doing their job, but it wasn't. They shouldn't have died for it. They should have.
Yeah, if one of these dishes is known to be poison, you will hone in on who it might be, because we'll know everybody who made each dish. So you'll have like a store name, and you'll have a person who made it. And although they might have been framed, at least it'll give us a direction to go in. Unless every one of the dishes is poisoned.
Then everyone hates you.
All the tasters die. What do you say?
Right. Yeah. Prison it is. Let's go. I think that sounds like a good plan for today. Yeah.
You'll do good work. The finest in the kingdom, or
cool.
Moscow mole. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Moscow exists, but mules don't. Is what we're going with.
Well, yeah.
So does English.
Well, it's a pun.
Well, because if there were I don't think there are horse people in Root World. I don't think there are.
No, horses are out of off limits.
Yeah.
They're only in the first red wall, and then it got weird after that.
Yeah, I don't think we can do it. So that's why we have bugs to ride. So
right, yeah, a Moscow beetle. How about where are we? What's the name of the place we're in?
Subspire Keep.
Spire Keep beetle. Anyway, we're thinking too hard about this.
All right, let's go.
We got a toad to save.
I'm gonna help Lord Hodel get dressed. You guys go upstairs, and we'll go to the prison.
Brandon, race you to the top, and I push him out of the way. I start running.
You need to arrest Poe.
He just lays there for a minute and dissociates.
He just lays face down. Just
a little bit of blood pools around it.
Okay. You guys run upstairs, and Orson, do you follow?
No, I'm helping Lord Hodel get dressed.
Oh yeah.
Put his robes on.
He wears some nice walking robes.
Put his thong on.
Sparkles.
It's a slow, sensual sequence of intercuts of just like our arm slipping into a robe, thong coming up over a mole ass. A little crown goes on his weird head.
All right, and you get dressed, and then you all meet back upstairs. And
All right. Do we have our escorts?
It's you guys.
Well, what about Balana or some sort
Oh,
of
that's what I
armed
meant. No,
guard?
Balana, we need real escorts. I do not trust these fuckers.
Balana's still dealing with stuff, and she sees you guys.
Oh, she's
And
dealing
you kind
with
of wave her down.
Like the protection of her lord.
She walks over as you're saying that. Are you saying that out loud?
Yes. Oh, I say it loud enough so she can hear specifically. We're not friends.
Currently, I'm charged with keeping Persephone safe. I would not feel very comfortable leaving Persephone's side.
Well,
Could
who's
you-
in
could
charge
you
of
send
keeping
us-
Lord Hodel safe?
You.
Yeah, could you
Why?
could you give us a two friends with
We need someone big and strong.
Yeah.
Two big toads wearing armor. Oh no.
Okay. All right. Roll a. This is persuade an NPC. 'Cause we'll see how this goes.
Oh, well, I got a 8. Takes me way too long.
I'd help, but then you'd just be at a 9.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can provide one guard. From the duchy. That's about all I can. We can spare. We're keeping everyone on high alert here, and.
What if I point like, what about him? And it's one of the guys that I gave the.
Yeah,
the
it's for sure that.
to.
He has like a bandage over his eye and several over his like arms and stuff.
Oh, wow, you
hey!
picked the worst one.
Yeah, I squint at Jack and I go, "What is wrong with you?"
Can we get one that isn't used?
Yeah, can we have non-cripple?
No,
Pretty sure the murderer wants to
no.
kill specifically Lord Hodel, and you're telling me we can't have a decent guard.
Hey, listen, man. I am a pioneer. I was one of the first person to use a stopper rifle in Subspire Keep. I have my he pulls it off his back. There's a large there's the stopper rifle you've seen Jack use. I am getting so much better with this thing. I can cut a bee in half from 60 feet away.
You don't have.
I mean, it would be more impressive if bees weren't 30 feet tall in this world.
That's horrifying.
Don't fuck with the bees.
No, man, I am. They're gonna call me Sopper Jones.
All right, Jack. If this goes south, this wedding is going off with a hitch because of you.
Well, yeah, they have to get hitched.
Yeah, get on board, Orson.
Hell yeah, he cocks this stopper rifle.
Put the safety on, you crazy bastard.
Sopper
Okay.
Jones, you should let Brandon play with that sometime. He loves this stuff.
This is the best your kingdom can do, Lord Hodel.
Oh, this guy seems solid. I mean, I think we he look at him. He's raring to go. I'll take passion over skill any day of the week.
In my head, I'm like, this is why. I need to be the background noise in your kingdom. All right, let's go.
All right.
Back to the prison.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah, you all march off to the prison. Poe does know the way. He's led in by the guard. And you make your way to the prison cell and find Elmer in. He's not in stocks anymore. He is
Yay.
still in chains.
Waiting in line to be hanged.
Yeah, he's laying on the floor and he goes, Brandon, is that you? Oh, my boy.
Forget about him. We brought someone even more important than your favorite grandson, who I've treated very well. I may present to you the person that got you arrested. Lord Hodel.
He kind of looks up at Hodel, looks at him, kind of squints, takes a skip of his Moscow Mule.
He's still got it.
I don't know, man. I don't.
He's a completely different tone. Green. Look at how green he is.
Yeah, you're awful green.
Did you hear the killer say anything?
No, there was a lot of screaming going on, so I don't know. Not that I can parse out. No, maybe laugh for me. I think he was laughing.
I can't laugh on command. That's much too hard. Say something funny, one of you. Really bust my gut up.
I slap
just fart.
Orson.
That all happens at the same time.
Whatever
Orson gets slapped and Poe farts.
Reverberating fart.
Reverberating fart.
That really gets my goat. Jeffrey, my goat friend, yeah, he would love that fart noise. I miss him.
What happened to Jeffrey?
Oh, he just moved. He moved down to Boca Raton with his wife and the kids.
Boca Raton. You don't think he? What color? What is he? What is?
He's a goat. You really got my goat. My goat, Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to try harder. He's not into slapstick, I think, is what's going on. A goat would have liked this joke, but not a frog.
Oh.
Frogs are notorious for...
like a nice turn of phrase or a well-placed anecdote.
It's
Not a lowbrow fart joke.
Thinking back, here we go.
We got
What kind of test do chemistry students like best?
I don't know about all that science stuff.
Multiple choice. Let me try again.
Wait! I got one. Elmer,
Yes.
what creature can jump higher than a house?
A rabbit.
All of them. Houses can't jump.
Oh, that really hits me where I live. Yeah.
Orson just goes. It's like a kid's skating. Doesn't want to admit it was funny.
Whatever, and I didn't see it coming. The best kind.
Writes it down for the chronicle.
Lord Hodel says, man, the guy laughing was more, it wasn't so throaty, it was a little more maniacal, I think.
Did he seem more young? Because Elmer's an old toad.
Yeah, no, it wasn't, it didn't have the sound of that scratch. It was more, I'd say, maybe not like young, not like this little pup here. This little squirrel pup. More like, I'd say middle age, probably, yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you get his name?
No, I didn't catch his name as he was murdering my friends. No. I didn't. Ask all the questions.
What's next? You're gonna ask
Oh
me
yeah, his
about
name's
the
Joe.
best part?
Delver? Oh wow.
So we gotta let him go, or like fucking.
Yeah.
Maybe what we do is we don't hang him, but just for safety, we keep him in the cell just for one more night till the wedding's over. How's
That's
this?
not-
Yeah, old man, can you live in squalor one more night?
No, now that I've seen Brandon was allowed to come here, I finally see him, and it brings me joy.
We can leave the boy with him. I don't need him anymore.
I don't
He's
want
just-
to
locked up
stay. I don't want
to
to stay in
the
prison.
Yeah, well, it's better than sleeping on the floor in your own blood in your house, isn't
It
it,
isn't.
Brandon?
No, because I can walk around there. I don't have space. I need to roam. What if I get the night zoomies?
You're not a cat, you're a squirrel.
They
You
were
got
never
TVs
robbed.
too.
They were never robbed. He just like gets the zoomies at night, and knocks everything out.
Just keep the. I lean over to the guard.
No.
Just lock the boy up with his grandpa.
No.
No, how about this? How about this? We No, I don't got it. I don't got anything. I'm
Elmer,
sorry.
out of an abundance of caution, unless we find the actual murderer, we're just going to keep you in here and not hang you. Okay?
Yes, I can deal with that. I don't want to. I mean, far be it from me if the citizens still suspect me and there's no other one to blame.
What if we put him under house arrest instead?
No.
No,
Okay, listen,
oh.
guard. We have too much Ocean Steves upstairs. It was arrived early. I want you to give this poor frog or toad, sorry, slip of the tongue. Give this toad a good meal for tonight, for being a good sport.
And chain him into his own house.
No,
Just put a good old chain on his leg in his own house so he can live
we're
in his
already
own.
stretched thin on people watching him. So.
All right, we'll
No-
get,
nobody needs to watch him
He
because
literally
he's
got
an
the-
innocent man.
Got here.
Papa Jones can watch him.
Softer.
Yeah, Softer Joe!
Yeah, hell yeah!
Apparently.
He cocks the
A
right.
cyborg!
Can't cock that thing more than once, man.
No, I think you can't. He like gets jammed for a second.
Yeah.
No, that thing's fine.
You've made our weakest link weaker. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll party down here. We'll eat some, Branzino tacos, and we'll just we'll have a night of it, man.
No,
Down
he's-
here? No, why not in his house?
He's in the goddamn cage. Just leave him here. Give him a really nice meal, a better meal than he's had in a long time.
This of me only rule. I would love a fish taco, yes.
Yeah, give him a fish taco.
Oh yeah, we eat
We
fish.
could have a
here.
whole give him a big old bowl. He deserves it. We got too much shit. Got too much. Now we need to find the murderer.
As long as we can treat him like royalty in this cell, across from all
Yes,
the other
we're gonna make him
definitely
comfortable.
murderers in this cell.
All the other murderers jealous before they're eventually hanged.
Oh, we can hang the one that was super guilty that I found out on the way back. Remember?
Yeah.
That guy was. We could hang him and just pretend like we got
Yeah.
the killer.
But go ahead and give him the worst.
Oh, if we do, what if we do both? We hang a guy at a cooking competition.
know,
Then
or-
that
or
way the
what-
killer thinks he got away with it.
What are you like to eat him?
Are there any other toads?
No, not to eat him. It's just a backdrop thing. Like, oh, the Great British Bake Off is over here, and then over there, there's a guy being hung.
No. I think we're gonna make a turn of phrase here for the kingdom, and we're gonna cook more and hang less. All right. Well, I think now that we've confirmed that Elmer seems to not be the murderer, we should get focusing on the catering. But while in the background, we're going to put on an investigation to find the real
Yes.
murderer. Who will.
And I will be in charge of it. It's me, Didelphus Linnaeus, the Batman Holmes.
Jack will be in charge of it. Or
Yeah,
Brandon.
me-
Literally
me-
anybody but you.
Me and this old toad, we're gonna be down here. We're gonna have a seafood prison party, and you guys don't have to worry about a
You're
thing.
coming with us. Please, for fuck's sake. We're already stressed out there.
All right.
He does not need. He doesn't need more than the normal prison cards here.
All right. I guess. Dejected.
Stand by foot, but since I don't have shoes or anything on it, just like, Wait.
Well, I mean, we can keep Stopper Jones here to make sure nobody accidentally continues with his sentence.
Yeah.
No, we just tell the guards.
Yeah, but I'm reliable.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Brandon, I know a place you can stay that's safe.
Stay with
Good.
us. We'll keep
I don't
it
want
going.
to. Yeah, I don't want to stay here. I want to go.
You can stay with us. We'll treat him. He'll get a day in the life of royalty.
Well, I was gonna bring him to Pepper.
I was gonna let him stay with his grandfather and
No, he's coming with.
I don't want to be here.
fucking
You're gonna come with me.
dungeon.
You're gonna be my
All right.
protege for the day.
Hooray! Produce day. Let's go.
Oh, I was gonna take him to Pepper so he can stay there and then he can learn how to make things.
He doesn't care.
Like how I fixed him. He can
Boy,
fix
doesn't
others.
I was probably gonna throw him through another window. So you take your choice of whatever you want to do, Brandon.
I'll stay with you guys for a little bit, and if I get tired or my arm starts hurting, I'll go to this Pepper place.
You hear that? He's staying with me, guys. Let's go, Brandon. Damn it, I said it again.
We really.
Why did
They
we
can't
name him
own
this?
that phrase. They can't own that. That's not fair.
It's not
It's not
fair.
fair to every Brandon out there.
I'm gonna grab his arm and just yank him out of the prison cell without being able to say goodbye to his grandmother. He's safe. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna be fine.
I think we need to arrest Poe.
Okay, you
Okay,
are now
let's
all.
go.
You are all now in Subspire Keep. It is now around midday.
All right.
All right.
We need to. Has anyone gotten the word out to all the cooks and stuff?
No, we were with.
No.
we were all with
That was-
me.
that was
No, I
your
thought I
job.
gave it to somebody.
Fucking-
No, you didn't.
Nope.
Oh,
No, you were just with me the whole time.
You're just real bad at your duties.
Yeah, we could tell
You
Brandon
guys
to do
keep
it.
fucking it off.
Brandon will do anything. You
All
tell
right.
him
Well,
to.
let's get this. Let's get your messengers out and get contacting all these cooks and get this on the road.
And I'm
Are you
gonna.
talking to Brandon? Or are you talking to
I'm talking to Lord Hodel.
He's just saying it.
All right, man. Yeah, I'll go do that. I'll get the word out. We'll have this big potluck type contest thing. I got that. I'll go back. Sopper Jones can escort me. You all can do whatever you need to do.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, please, somebody. There's a murderer.
All right, cool. All right, back to Castle it is.
Wait, hold on. Before you go,
Yeah.
could you tell me where like a bunch of toads hang out?
Nah, man. I don't know where a bunch of toads hang out. I mean, this
They
is
don't
not
have like a toad bar.
No, it's not a huge population in this in Subspire Keep. I mean, it's there is a good mix of people, but it's a lot of moles. Now there's a lot of cats.
Do you know any which outside influence would be so angry at you the most that they'd send an assassin?
Oh man, that's all political stuff. Bellana, I mean not Bellana. Persephone was all into that stuff. She'd know better than me. I don't.
May I
Not
interview
anywhere.
her? May I interview her?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, you're better off asking her. I don't deal with all
I'll
that
ask her.
nonsense.
I will go with you back to Subspire Keep. I'll ask Persephone about toads and shit, whatever.
All right. Yeah, cool.
No, we just need to know about toads. We don't need to know about shit. I already know how that works. It's you eat stuff and it comes out the bad way.
Speaking of eating stuff, my feathers get all like. I start walking back to Subspire.
Yeah, you all head back to Subspire Keep. Lord Hodel goes and talks to Bellana because she's dealing with a lot of the caterers, and they do organize that the Ocean Steves, the large amount of Ocean Steves that is there, they're gonna do a all villagers, big feast before the wedding. So that is going to be put up in the town square in the next couple hours. And then they begin discussing the plans for tomorrow.
Can I talk to Bellana? Can I pull her aside?
Yes. How's your investigation been going?
So, it's gone the way it's good, bad. It's bad, good. First of all, it's good because Elmer is innocent, and Lord Hodel has confirmed that he is not the toad that slaughtered the bachelor party. But you see why that's bad, right?
There's a murder on the loose. Yes, that's very bad.
It's just fucking murder on the loose. Just gonna kill everybody. So we gotta look out for political assassins. Do you know where I could start to investigate something like that?
Political assassins?
Assassins.
I would ask. I would probably ask Persephone or her mother about the political climate. She talks about it once in a while, but I'm not as on the.
Can I
not
talk
as
to
aware.
her? Can I talk to her now about it?
Yes, that's fine. She's upstairs.
I'm standing in your way.
Duchess Ferone. Duchess Ferone is her name.
Arson, I have to talk to
my mother-in-law.
I have to-
Her mom.
Arson, I need to talk to. I don't need to talk to your mother-in-law. I need to talk to Duchess Ferone.
Right.
Yes, upstairs.
Yeah, I'm done with you, Bellana. Go away. Go do whatever you're doing. Thank you. I love you.
All right. You okay?
Orson,
And you
get
all
out
head
of my way.
upstairs. You enter. This is the first time I think Poe has entered Persephone's chamber. It is very, very nice, nicer than Lord Hodel's. There is a small bar, crystal glasses, and a nice balcony that looks over Subspire Keep. And she is sitting in a chaste lounge, wearing very flowy robes with kind of, let's say, peacock feathers around the sleeves and train.
That's
Looking
disgusting.
beautiful as always.
Wait, so that's Persephone, not Duchess Ferone?
Yes.
Okay.
Slap him.
I slapped him
She looks at Jack as Jack is the only person not involved in a fist fight at this moment.
Just keep slapping each other.
Was Brandon still with us?
Yeah, Brandon's still with you guys.
I slap Brandon.
I blocked him from doing that one.
Good. Okay.
I slap myself, but it shows it from this angle, and then it shows me getting slapped.
Welcome all. What brings you? My chamber.
Not just this raggedy, horrid monster wants to ask you a question, and we'll keep it short. We don't want to take up too much of your time.
Appreciate that as always. I'm very busy the day before the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Dear maiden, I get down on one knee. I humbly request that you help me investigate the murder of the bachelor party. We have come.
What are you doing?
We have found out that the citizen arrested for the deed is innocent, and the killer still remains on the loose.
I turned to Jack. Where was this the whole time?
He's been doing this. You don't want to hear what he does in his sleep.
He talks normal in his sleep.
Roll a persuade an NPC.
Yay. Did I do it?
Orson's a little intimidated.
14.
Oh wow.
6 plus 6 plus 2. 14.
Fucking man, if that was advanced. Getting those advanced moves might be good at some point for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course, sir. Sir, what was your name? Again? One more time?
Oh, like the first half of poo.
It's Poe, O-P-O. The first O is silent, the second one isn't.
Wonderful. Okay. She goes back to her drawer next to her bed and pulls out a notebook, and she begins poring over it. Well, let's see. Political parties that might have an interest. Is that one more time? What exactly are you looking for?
We're looking for someone who would do a deed most foul. I cough up a fly. We just want to know, if there's a
Was it the fly?
a bastard that would come after Lord Holdwell enough to want to murder him. Is there a faction that would be so mad at this union
I know
that this would happen?
I know there are several factions that are displeased. The Marquis de Cat is a powerhouse that has expanded rapidly into this woodland. And
They don't want you to get married?
No. I'm saying there are other factions
that's why.
would be upset about seeing
Right.
that powerful faction join with us. We are, a lot of us are predominantly underground, but we are strong and have been here a very long time. So I think the conjoining of our two powers might be adverse. Some might be adverse to that. I would say among them, the two most in this woodland would be the Woodland Alliance. They are all for rebellion and chaos, and seeing two organized forces such as ourselves joining, I could see them taking issue with that.
Fair.
Probably in that same bracket, I could see the Erie Dynasty. They long have held claim to these lands, so seeing that control slip away, especially, very nearby, there is a... I can look at the map, but...
Did the Erie actually hire a toad, or are they kind of strictly birds?
I'll have you roll for that in a second.
Okay.
Whether you know that or not. I don't remember my map is somewhere, but basically you guys would know about 1 or 2 blocks away there's open conflict between the Erie and the Marquis de Cat. So they are currently in conflict with the Marquis de Cat, so seeing the Marquis' forces be bolstered is not something they would be keen to see. Those would be the two most likely. The third, I don't know much about, despite all my efforts into intelligence, I don't know much about the lizard cult. They are a sort of wild card.
My eyes light up.
Does that camera?
I cover Brandon's ears.
The lizard cult would be an outlier. I don't know much about them, and I have not seen them much in these parts, but they hate organization, and they hate people gaining lots of power. So I would say there's an outside chance the Corvid conspiracy might be involved, but that is the lowest.
What?
Now, I
That's the
know
lowest.
a pretty good amount about the lizard cult. Would that be like, oh, that lines up for me, or would that be
A
like
lizard.
stuff?
Toad's kind of like a lizard when you think about it.
Roll I think you have a thing for this, if memory serves.
Yeah, I think so too.
So pull out your thing, otherwise I will look it up.
Where's my move? There is study tones and discovered.
While you guys dissect
For the
that, Poe
record.
is gonna think about. Well, I think it's probably
Master.
Jack.
I think it's
What do you think?
Yeah,
I think it's
other
probably
knowledge,
between the Woodland Alliance
Yeah,
or the
but-
Lizard Cult.
I always lean towards the lizard cult.
Yeah. So if I roll cunning and if on a hit,
Yes.
I can ask
But
you.
this is something with Barky the cat, so it could be the Eerie.
All right, so I'll roll cunning.
Yeah, it's Lore Master. You're using your Lore Master ability.
I got a 9. It looks like.
Someone can help make it a 10.
6 is a green.
Oh, how do I do that again?
You mark an exhaustion.
An exhaustion? I'll do that.
Do I know if this is the lizard cult?
So the political, I'm going to give you, so with your, this is a 10, you can ask me a follow-up question. I will give you, you're trying to understand the political conflict that we have discussed. So here
I
are
go up
the-
to behind Orson to help him and I rub his temples. Think about
I'm
it.
so in thought I let it for a minute.
Use the big brain, not your little brain. Use the big one.
so here are the things you understand, or you know based on like what she's saying and what you have experienced. And I'll go through the list of the things. You don't know a lot about the corporate conspiracy. You know, like Jack would probably know a little bit, but you actually don't know that much. But you also do not know of them being very present in these parts. They are more secretive, so there is a chance they've gone unnoticed, but it seems less likely than the others. Lizard Cult, an assassination is something they would likely do. What you don't know lining up would be they currently do not have any sort of like big presence here. If it would be like on the outskirts of this woodland. So the only like political motivation you could come up with off the top of your head would be like they're trying to disrupt things here to start moving in, but they're not currently super prevalent in this current woodland. And once again, quick reminder, there are different like clearings. Clearings are like cities. Woodlands is like a state, and there are other woodlands around the woodland you're currently in.
Okay.
The Woodland Alliance, a political assassination is not their usual style. It's not something they've never done, but from what you've seen of them, even in this, like your current Arkham campaign, they do things that are more like when they did a blockade, or they would do like an entire army invading.
More present, less sneaky.
Yeah, or they would like rise up, they would, or what they did with the last town where they convinced them to help out so they could have a presence in the town. They very rarely would send one person, especially not one of their own, to assassinate, unless that person was a Woodland Alliance member. The Eerie does not. Political assassinations are something they would do. Hiring someone else would be a sign of desperation in your mind, and you can do with that what you will.
Can I my follow-up question?
Mhm.
Do I know if the Eerie is that desperate at this stage in the war, or whatever's going on?
I would say, based on all the information you have, if the marriage went through and both forces are bolstered, they would be that desperate because they would be largely in a position where they could lose this woodland entirely.
So that lines up pretty well that the Eerie might have been responsible. Well, it's either the Eerie or the Lizard Cult, I think. The other ones I just don't have enough information about, or I don't believe they would do it.
I'd believe those.
Yeah. And
Yeah, sure, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should investigate?
if it's the Lizard Cult, would I know like how to kind of try and track that down? Because I was like embedded with, wasn't I like an undercover reporter with them?
Roll. You have faction with them, don't you?
Kind of, but I think it's bad because
Negative faction.
I got them arrested and stuff.
I will also let you roll with that score, not as a negative though. I'll let you roll with like it's because it's a positive effect that you've had.
Okay, yeah, because we're still going against
Yeah.
them. What would I roll?
No, whatever you have, whatever points you have. If you have if you don't have a full point, it doesn't count. It'll be a straight roll. But if you have a full -1 with them, then you would be rolling a negative, a +1.
Oh, yeah, but roll cunning or
No, it's you roll just with that number with the faction. Do you have how many points do you have against those?
I didn't even realize I could just roll a dice there. Okay, so I'll just roll it, and I got a full hit.
That's great.
Yeah, so even I don't actually have a -1 with them. I just have
you don't.
notches in the 0.
Yeah,
You're, away from 0.
So what you would know is if you wanted to get a hold of them, the best way for you to try to let me think. I think the best way to get a hold of them would be to find any like religious outliers in this. The Grand Duchy is, tends to be fairly religious, especially this town. Finding anyone that is like especially not religious or seems to be a religious outlier might lead you to the Lizard Cult, as they are more religious based. You could try to find if there are any crocodiles in town or like alligators. There's a chance that, but once again, it's not. There's no like one-to-one.
We're looking for toads here.
Once again, species is not a like 100% match in this world. So you could try that, and they might have a hit, but it's not a guarantee.
I think we should investigate the church. This is going to be like a Dan Brown novel. What's that one that was really popular?
Gods and Demons. Is that one?
No, they made a movie out of it. I can't remember.
Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, the Da Vinci Code. This is the Da Vinci Code.
the Da Vinci Code.
Jack, should we try? Well, so that would be to get to the Lizard Cult, and if I wanted to try and find an eerie spy, though, that would be harder, I think.
An eerie spy would probably be harder because you don't have. You don't have any faction with the eerie. I think the best way you would have to do read a tense situation, or like I don't know if there's a hit the streets move in this game. It would be probably read a tense situation, just kind of surveying town and see if there's anyone that seems like taking special note of things, or like walking around the castle, or scoping out the wedding stuff, like trying to catch someone suspicious would be like a stakeout would basically be your best.
I think that's your angle. You're gonna snoop around and you're gonna find if you see anybody who's scoping out the place or being really suspicious, you gotta keep an eye on them because you're the sneakiest of us. While me and Jack,
I'll stay in Persephone's room and watch from the balcony.
Nope, unacceptable.
I watch from here.
You gotta get down where they're gonna be. You gotta be down out of here.
But I can see more from up.
Nope. No, you
in
can't.
the balcony here.
Eyesight.
This was your idea.
Hold on. There actually is there's a thing for this, so let's see. Wait, let me try to find this mechanic real quick. It is called. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on, 1 second. I think it's like right here.
It's called Mr. Steal Your Girl. That's not what Poe wants to do at all.
I know.
It's just Orson thinks he does. Yeah.
Orson's insecure enough about this to see it as
It's gotta be right. Okay, here we go. It's gotta be right at the end here.
Really high up on the balcony.
Okay. So this is plead with a PC. When you plead with a PC to go along with you, so like basically go if one of you goes along with the other person's idea, you get declared exhaustion.
Oh.
This is something you can only do once a session, by the way. But if anyone like has one opinion and someone has another opinion, whoever gives up gets an exhaustion clear.
Okay.
Oh, so whoever gives up on this idea?
Whoever like says, okay, I'll go along with your idea, gets to like, relaxes a little bit and gets the healing, get an exhaustion.
Oh.
That's your concession for going with the other person's idea.
Oh. Okay, well, I can watch from the rooftop instead, I guess.
That's
I
fine.
don't have to.
All right, clear
The
exhaustion.
rooftop right over there on the other side of the balcony.
Jack, we'll go investigate and see.
I put my hood up and I jump off the balcony, and I'm like in the air for a moment. I look super cool, and they go, ah! You just see me disappear as I fall down.
Dies.
Wonderful.
I think we need to go find Brandon. You're gonna go help with the kitchen staff duties, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Balana will help.
Are you dead, Poe? What did you roll?
I rolled finesse to see how that works, and I got a 5.
Well, Poe, I need you to take a harm as you like lay on the ground with
You just see me hit like several rooftops. As I'm like, just keeps looping the same 3 scenes of me.
Orson, did that kind of sound a little more splatty to you than normal?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, I'll go help with food. Okay, bye. He leaves.
me and Jack put our hoods up and everything. Time to go do the old job again. It never ends. You gonna come with? I'm near the door.
I kind of just look around like,
We can't stay here.
oh, can't we?
No, not in this room. She's gonna get married tomorrow. We gotta give her some space.
I just keep staring at Orson.
We got like 8 hours to figure out.
Fine, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, and you guys begin to. It is now like probably give or take 2 or 3 p.m. as you guys make your way into the town once again. It's up to you guys. You want to go a little longer? Or you want to end it?
I was just about to ask, did we want to start wrapping it up?
Yeah, that's a fine place to
That
end it.
seems like a good episode in itself.
Yeah, great.
Poe may or may not be dead.
That's the end of Poe.
Okay, everyone go and say your name. When you find your favorite moments, let's start with Jack.
Jason, I played Jack. I can be found as Cuddler, and favorite moment. Probably trying to organize getting Lord Hole down to see everything. Just the chaos of us all trying to get all of everything we wanted in one little meeting.
We have some trouble in paradise now. We're not all as glued together as we used to be.
And Tom.
I'm Tom. I played Orson Barnes, and my favorite moment was just getting really jealous of Poe for the first time ever. And I'll pass it to Dave.
My name is Dave. I run the Mythos Mystery Society, and you can find us on... Where can you find us now? God.
TikTok, YouTube.
TikTok, YouTube, and podcasts. And my favorite part was the just Sopper Jones. Like basically doing all this detective work, and then everyone just being like, "Where the fuck did you learn that?" It's like, this is what I've been doing for 3 days. Throw it over. Ty.
I'm Ty. You can find me here. My favorite moment of the day was everyone, the equal value of the food issue and the murder was pretty good throughout the entire episode.
Yes.
With that, we are the Mythos Mystery Society, brought to you by Schmuckies. Schmuckies, it's arson. It's arson or nothing.
It's Orson. Oh my god, it's Orson. Orson.
Orson or nothing.